Suppose you want to show a reveal effect to your app users. How are you going to achieve it in Flutter? For example, here when I tap on this widget, it is going to reveal the text. We can achieve this effect in Flutter by using animated positioned widget. Let's take a look at it in this video and find out how to implement it. What we have here is a material app showing the title bar and a body, and this material app displays a demo box at its center. This demo box method is responsible for displaying this yellow colored gradient with the title bar here. Since this is just a placeholder code, we won't be looking inside that code. And the white colored background rectangle here is provided by the animated positioned widget demo code here. And this animated positioned widget demo is where we will add our code to build the reveal effect. Animated positioned widget demo code presently contains a simple container with a height of 200 and width of 200 with the white colored background as shown in here. And what we want to do is to implement a reveal effect as shown in the preview here on the left side with the hello there text with the blue rectangle hiding it and then revealing it. Currently what we have is a rectangular white background box at the center of the demo placeholder widget. So to build this reveal effect, since there are two child widgets, one is the text hello there and another is the blue rectangle box, and they are overlapping on each other, we can use a stack widget and provide them as two child widgets. And then we can use the positioned widget to manipulate the position of the blue rectangle box here. Let's take a look at how to implement it in the code now. So to build the reveal effect, let's first add a stack widget as a child to our container. And for this stack widget, we will add two children. The first child will be a text widget where we will show our hello there text with some styling. And then we will add a second child as a container that will show up the blue colored rectangle that we have seen. And we'll give it a border radius so that to get the circular corners. Let's run this code now, and we can see that the blue colored rectangle is filling the whole container. Let's add some height and width to our container to get a desired size for us. So let's give it a height of 40 and a width of 160. Now let's try to move our text widget and the blue colored container widget close to the center of our stack widget. For this, we can make use of the positioned widget. We can simply wrap our text widget inside a positioned widget and provide it with a relative position values with respect to the top and the left. And these values are calculated with respect to its parent widget, which is the stack widget. And now if I run this, the text widget is now centered in the stack. Similarly, we can wrap our container widget as well inside a positioned widget and provide a relative position which will place it close to the center. And since the container is the second child, it will be displayed on top of the text widget. Now if I run this code, now the blue colored container is overlapping our text widget. And the next thing we want to achieve is whenever we tap on this white colored rectangle here, our blue colored container should either move to the top position. If it is at the top position, it should move to the center position. So for this, let's wrap our container at the top level inside a gesture detector and implement its onTap method so that whenever we tap on the white colored rectangle, we should be able to perform the action of moving the blue colored container. So to move the blue colored container and to track its position, we need a state variable. So let's create a state variable for this. Let's call this new variable as move up, and we change its value inside the onTap method. and we should call this inside setState method so that this widget will be rebuilt with the new value present in moveup. And we are using this we want to use this variable to flip the position of our blue colored rectangle. So let's use the move up variable to our positioned widget here that is showing the blue colored rectangle, and change the value between 40 and 80. The value of top will be flipped between 40 and 80 whenever we tap on the white colored rectangle here. Now let's run this code, and now if we tap on the white colored rectangle here, we can see that the blue colored container is flipping between the positions here. As you can see, although we are able to change the position of the blue colored container, it is not animating nicely. It is just flipping very fast. So to fix this, we can make use of the animated positioned widget. Once we change the positioned widget with animated positioned widget and provide its required parameter duration, let's say we give it 500 milliseconds, and now if we run this code, we should be able to see smooth animation. So if we tap here, now it runs with a smooth animation and our reveal effect is now in working state. So finally, we have nearly achieved our reveal effect, except this white color rectangle doesn't have these rounded corners. It is an optional thing, but I just want to show you quickly that how we can do this. So let's go to our top level container. Here we have the container with the white background, and all we need to do is wrap this widget inside a clip or rect. Clip or rect widget is very useful in providing rounded corners quickly, and provide it with a border radius. Let's say a border radius of 8. And now if we run this code, we can see that our white color rectangle now has rounded corners. So with that, now we have the complete implementation of our reveal effect using animated positioned widget. So to summarize, in order to create a reveal effect, we can make use of a stack widget and add the child widgets, which contains the revealer widget as well as the widget that we need to hide. And then wrap the revealer widget using the animated positioned widget. Then we can start changing the position of the revealer widget so that the animated positioned widget will take care of nicely animating between the old position and new position.